Yeah, I see. Okay, I get it now. So let's shift gears. So let's go to your top five performance. If my memory serves me right, when you reach top five, were you scared to tackle your question? Because I feel like you got the hardest question out of the top five during the first round when they asked you about gun control, and you were also competing during the time of the U.S. elections. I mean, after the U.S. elections. So were you prepared to answer questions regarding those types of topics?
So to answer your first question, I wasn't scared. I was a little bit nervous. You know, all the cameras on you, and you don't want to be the girl who ends up on YouTube messing up her answer. Um, I was a little sad. I think when I heard that my question was about police reform,
Yes.
and mostly because it's such a hot button question. Like, I believe that we need to have better training and education for our police officers. But in the moment when you have 30 seconds and all the lights are on you and you're being asked this really, really difficult question, I was just like, oh, Kim, you know what? Just don't make half of the country hate you. So I wish I didn't ask something else, but it's okay. And as far as the election, though, I was prepared to answer questions about the election. Like, we had to be prepared for that. It's a really big year, and none of us had an election question though. But we were all, I'm sure, prepared for that in case it happened.
I think I have a theory. I think the MUO likes you. Because I noticed I've been watching, a lot of Miss Universe, and I noticed the fan favorites, the heavy contenders for the title are usually given the hardest questions. I don't know. Catriona got a marijuana question, and then who
I
else?
remember that.
Pasay, Thailand last year in Miss Universe got the hardest question out of the top five, security versus privacy, whereas the other four girls answered topics that were very easy to answer. And now you, gun control, mental health reform. So, but you know what? You were able to acquit yourself, and watching you perform in Miss USA at that particular segment, you know, makes me feel, wow, look at the bank of knowledge or wealth of information that this girl has. So I'm curious to ask, how did it help? How did how did this whole thing, your Q&A prep, help you in preparing for Miss USA?
I was drilled on different types of questions. Um, so I was really prepared for almost any question. I actually did not practice too much on police reform. I just know that I believe that we needed more education. And it's just sad to answer, like I said, again, it's such a hot topic question on stage. But like, you could have thrown any question at me and I would have answered it. I'm very confident that you could have asked me anything on that stage and I would have given you an answer that I believe was at least decent.
Yes.
When I was really happy to get to pull the card that said mental health reform, because being in veterinary medicine, being in public health, mental health and healthcare, like, that is my lane. That is what I love to talk about.
Yes, exactly.
So
As you
you can see me smirking actually when I pull out the card and I read mental health reform. I had a little bit of a smirk on my face because I was so happy to get a question about healthcare.
that was meant for you, divine intervention, right? Looking back, if my memory serves me right, Idaho, your status never placed so high until you came along, right? So, are there really strong states when it comes to Miss USA? Who do you think were your biggest competitors during Miss USA?
So there's one other time that Idaho was first runner up, and that was about 23 years ago with Brandy. But since
Yes.
then, I'm the only other gal who's made it to the top five. Um, and then, let's see, could you repeat the question again? The rest of it was,
Who do you think are there really strong straight? Are there really strong
oh, yes.
states when it comes to Miss USA? I mean, who's your biggest competitors?
So they're definitely historically very strong states. Texas is usually a strong state. A lot of the states in the South, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, A lot of people consider them to be strong states. New York, New Jersey, East Coast, California. And a lot of the times I think this is because those states have a lot of sponsorships. They have very, very competitive pageants.
Like
And so,
California.
yeah. So you have a lot of girls competing. And so you can get like the most amazing girl because you already screened like 1,000 of them. So that's, yes, we do have some extremely competitive states. I didn't go into Miss USA though thinking who is my competition, because you just don't know the girls. Like a lot of people I know compared Andrea, like Miss New York and I together. A lot of people were making that comparison, and honestly, like she's really sweet from the little bit of interaction I had with her. She's a super strong walker. I'm sure she was great in her interview. And so she was a great competitor. Was she like my strongest competition? I don't know. I didn't look at the girls in that way.
So you were just basically competing with yourself all the time, improving yourself.
Yeah. I don't like to look and like compare myself to somebody else. I just like, what do I have to work on? That's what I'm going to focus on.
True. I like that mindset. Yeah, I agree. So, apart from that, there's also one interesting thing that I found out about your gown. You wore your dad's military tags beneath your gown.
Yeah.
Is it true? Because it's
Yeah.
resonating to a lot of us here. Because it looks like you're very family oriented, clannish, right?
Yes.
So
I am very, very family oriented. And if I'm dating a guy, one of the first questions I ask them is like, someday my mom is going to live with either me or my sister. And if you have a problem with that, because if you do, you got to leave. So, like when my mom is never going to live alone. Like my Lola lives with my aunt. So like I'm very family oriented. We take care of each other, and that's how I grew up. Like my dad needs care. He's in a wheelchair. I grew up taking care of him. My mom takes care of him, and he couldn't be at the pageant. So instead, I brought him on stage with me by wearing the dog tag.
So what did he say when he found out you placed so high? For sure, he must have been so proud of you.
He does what I think any dad would have done, and he was like, "You should have won." And I was like, "Okay, Dad, thank you. I love you." And he's like, "But I really liked Asia. She was a good one." And I was like, "Yep, I know. That's why she won, Dad. But thank you."
I hope to meet it. I hope to meet your lovely family someday.
Oh yeah. When I go home I think I'm going home next week, and I'll put them all in the
Next week?
Yeah. I'm gonna
You're
go home.
coming. You're
What?
coming here. You're coming here?
Oh, the Philippines home? Oh,
all right. Sorry. Oh, I thought Philippines. Oh.
I was supposed to go back to the Philippines this year, but because of COVID, it was too difficult. So whenever it's easy to travel again for Americans to leave, and when COVID's not such a concern, that's when I plan on going back to the Philippines. Hopefully, that's next year.
Yeah, hopefully next year, because this is my next question. How old are you again? You're 26, right?
I just turned 27.
Oh my God! So close. You're so close in aging out. So you just turned 27, and from what we know, you are a dual citizen, making you eligible to compete in our pageant system here in the Philippines. So, are you considering joining Miss Universe Philippines, if ever? Because we believe that you will make such an excellent representation of our country.
Thank you, Adam. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I am thinking about it. I need to make sure that my age is a concern right now. Like I would tell you yes if I was 25, but because I just turned 27, I am worried about aging out. So I do have to look at the dates and then look at my academic and career in this next year and decide if it's possible. And if it's possible, I'm going to try. So I can't give you guys a yes or no right now because I just haven't worked out the details.
Yeah, and for sure, yeah, I think you shouldn't think about it too much right now, because you're still in a celebratory mood. You just won one of the hardest national pageants in the world. So yes,
I would
right?
love the opportunity though to represent, the Philippines. That would be extremely special. That's
Yes,
that would be a dream job.
yes, yes. Yeah. So who knows? MUO would still, extend the age limit until 30 years old. Who knows? So that it will give you more free time to think and
If they
decide.
do that, I'm going to take that as a sign.
Yeah, because it seems like they're already increasing the age limit year after year, to make this whole thing more inclusive and encompassing, right? So yes, guys, you heard it. So she's still deciding. She still has a lot of things to think about if ever she will try it out again, right? So for now, I hope it's a yes soon. But anyway, let's move on to the next segment where I'll ask you like questions, like fast talk, how we do it here in the Philippines. So yeah, something like, because I've been throwing so many hard questions to you, so it's time for a light breather questions. So this is fun, just to gauge how Filipino are you, because that's what made you so much interesting on stage. All right, so here we
Let's
go. Are
do
you
it.
ready? Yeah.
Let's go.
Off the top of your head, you'll just say anything.
Do you want any
So
explanation or just the answer?
just the answer, just to make this quick, because we're almost talking for an hour now. We're
Oh,
talking for
yep.
almost an hour now. So, but I'm having fun. But yeah, if you like, but let's say if I find your answers interesting, so let's go. I'll let you expound on it. Okay, here we go. Number one, Daniel Padilla or Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber.
Daniel.
Really? You watch a
Yeah.
lot of his movies?
Yeah, I'm not a big honestly, I'm like never was a huge Justin Bieber fan. I just like didn't pay too much attention to him. So
Okay.
Daniel's very talented.
Oh, so you watch a lot of Filipino movies there back home.
So when I'm with my Lola, she has him on TV. I don't have the Filipino channel, but she does.
All right. Okay. Okay. Next, Danielle Padilla, John Lloyd, Coco Martin, or Sam Milton. Oh, there's four of
Or
them.
oh, Sam Milby.
Danielle,
Milby.
Sam. Why? Because of the Phil
Because
connection.
have you seen his face? He is so good looking. But I also really like his girlfriend Catriona.
Oh, you met her, right? In
Yeah, we
Sergio.
did. We met at the fashion show.
Uh-huh. Who knows? Once you come over here, you'll be able to meet both of them.
That would be great. I wouldn't turn that down.
For sure, for sure, as early as now, you are being approached by a lot of Filipino trainers here. Like, Kim, should we decide? We're waiting.
There's been
Consider
a couple.
us. Oh my God. See,
There've
that's a
been a couple.
sign. I'm thinking it is a sign. Okay. Jollibee or McDonald's?
McDonald's. I like the French fries.
Really? There's no
I like.
Jollibee there in Idaho.
No, we don't have one in Idaho. There's one in New York and California.
Okay. Since you said McDonald's. McDonald's or In and Out?
In and Out.
In and Out or Shake Shack?
Shake Shack. Is it
Do you
better?
see? I love them. I love In and Out. Every time I go there, I love In and Out. In the West Coast and then in the East Coast, I go for a Shake Shack. Yeah.
Agreed.
So, do you sing karaoke?
Yes.
What's your
Oh my
favorite
God.
karaoke song?
I'll send you a video with my mom and I. I like to sing Dancing Queen.
Oh,
Yeah.
sample,
I'll send you a
sample.
video.
Wait, there's a question. Oh, there's a comment here. Shireen knows a lot of Filipino celebrities. Yeah, because her Lola feature a lot of good stuff.
My Lola loves her TV, and I like watch them, and like my aunt and my Lola will tell me a little bit about them.
Favorite? What's your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Oh, what is my favorite song to sing in the shower? Um, I like to sing an artist, Vance Joy. I really like his music.
Is
It's
he
okay.
acoustic, jazzy?
Yes, he's very
So,
acoustic.
all right.
You
First
have
thing
to
you
look
do in
into.
the first thing you do in the morning.
I let my dog out.
First thing you buy in the groceries.
Vegetables.
Yes or no? Is it hard to be a beauty queen?
Yes, not easy.
Yes or no? Are you maarte?
No.
Seems like
I get nice for the camera, but I'm not. No.
one beauty tip for an aspiring beauty queen.
Don't be afraid to fail. You just put your best foot out there and give it all you got, but don't be afraid to fail because if you're afraid, you won't try and you won't take all the opportunities that are given to you.
Nice. One thing you are not good at.
I'm not good at turning down dessert.
All right. Yes or no? Do you think Miss USA can win Miss Universe this year?
Yes, I think she has a shot.
What's your biggest insecurity?
Uh, I get my belly gets like a little like a food baby when I eat too much. So sometimes I'm a little self-conscious about my stomach.
Oh, all right. Last time you felt killing. You know
Being
what
called
killing?
in the top five.
Ah, part of your past that you want to relive.
I grew up in a bakery. I would love to relive my childhood in the bakery. Like I said, I don't turn down desserts.
Ooh, ooh, has
My
made you
mom,
taste.
she makes them sometimes, but she makes really good cassava cake and biko, and we really like halo halo. We do homemade halo halo.
Oh, I love that too. Okay. What are you looking forward to?
This next year has a lot of really cool opportunities in fashion, entertainment, and TV. So I can't tell you guys things, but cross your fingers they all work out.
Oh my God, someone we will see someone on TV very soon.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, and last question. I am Miss USA 2020 first runner-up Kim Layne, and I am blank.
I am just getting started.
Ah, yeah, the world is your oyster right now. The universe is your oyster right now. You have so many things going on for you right now. So, message, last question as well. Can you give a message to all your Filipino fans and followers who have been rooting for you and now praying for you that you will relocate here in the Philippines?
Um, just so much. Maraming salamat. Like, thank you guys so much for supporting me this year. There have been a lot of days where I wasn't, feeling like my best. I didn't know if I was going to be able to represent all of you to the best of my ability, and your encouragement really meant a lot. And it's an honor to be half Filipino, and thank you all. And I hope that I'll see you soon. I hope I can make a trip to the Philippines. And if that's the case, then I look forward to seeing all of you. Thank you again.
On that note, Kim, thank you so much for gracing this interview. You don't know how many Filipino fans you are making happy right now with this interview. You know, you really just made our Friday morning so beautifully. Promise. Alex is even concurring. You are our next Miss Universe Philippines. Hopefully
Thank you,
soon.
Alex. Cross
All
your
right.
fingers.
Yes, fingers crossed. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for listening in our interview. This is Adam Henat. It has been such a pleasure doing this interview and getting to know Miss Kim Layne. All right, guys, this is it. God bless you guys. Stay safe and hydrated. And until my next interview, thank you, Miss Kim, once again. Virtual hugs and
Thank
kisses all the way
you.
from Manila. Bye.
Thank you,
Take care.
everybody.
Merry Christmas, advance Merry Christmas, Happy
Oh, yeah.
Holidays.
Merry Christmas. Have fun. I wish I was there to experience a Filipino Christmas.
For sure, you will this holiday
Okay.
season will be more festive for you because you just almost won Miss USA. So for sure, your kamag-anaks, your relatives will grow a thousandfold by
Yes, yes.
they just did.
Already has.
So many people will be claiming, okay, I think I am your distant relative from your mom's side. I'm your third degree cousin.
Exactly. That is exactly what is happening.
All right, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you, Miss Kim, so much, and
Thank
hope to
you.
interview you soon. Hope to meet you one day if ever you come here in the Philippines.
I'll let you know, Adam. Thank you.
All right, love you, Kim.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.